Arizona's eviction laws are designed for speed. Last year, in Maricopa County alone, there were more than 42,000 eviction judgments issued. That's one for every 14 of our rental households, and a rate nearly 7 times that as in New York City, which has a notoriously expensive rental market. Under the Arizona Landlord-Tenant Act, a tenant who misses rent on the 1st could be evicted as soon as the middle of the month. Here's how that process works in Maricopa County. If you miss rent, your landlord can send you a 5-day notice. Just like it sounds, it gives you 5 days to pay up before the landlord can file for eviction. After those 5 days, the landlord can file an eviction lawsuit. Most wait a few extra days, giving you a little bit of extra time to pay, but if that money doesn't come, the process can move into the justice courts. Shortly after that lawsuit's filed, you'll get a court date. An official notice will come and it'll tell you when and which court to show up at. Most people don't bother coming. They lose by default. But even if you do show up, odds are still that you'll probably lose. You can pay what you owe, but now late fees and court costs have been tacked on. Those can be hundreds of dollars. But if you pay them, the eviction process ends. If not, you'll sit and you'll wait as the judge calls as many as 100 cases an hour until the judge finally calls your name. Then you walk up to the bench. Your landlord will probably have a lawyer. You probably won't. But you can try to explain your case. Simply not being able to afford that month's rent is not a legal defense. But if the judge thinks you have a good defense, you might get a trial date. That's usually a couple days later. If not, you'll walk out with an eviction on your record and 5 days to move out. From start to finish, that whole process can take as little as 2 weeks.